Well, this is part 2. I have the giant capacitor, 500 farads here, hooked up to an inverter. Didn't have enough juice left in my 12 volt battery pack, so I have a car battery here that I'm going to temporarily start the circuit with. So let me just hook this thing up here. Let's get this guy over here. Everything's set up here. I drained the capacitor. I had a partial charge on there before, about 9 volts, so it should be only about 1 volt left on here. You see there's 1.1 volts on this capacitor right now. As soon as I hit the switch, it's going to send 12 volts into the alternator, and then it's going to be really hard to pedal. I'm going to shut off the switch, so I'm just producing current right into the capacitor, and we'll see how long it takes to charge it up. So I have at least 12 volts where I can turn on this inverter and power this 60 watt light bulb. Okay, the pedaling is really easy now, so I think something, oh there it goes. I can feel it kicked in now. Now I can shut off the battery. Oh, let's try it again. Now the alternator is on. I can definitely tell now because the battery is really hard now. Okay, now I'm just charging. I'm charging this capacitor with just pedal power. It's really hard to pedal now. The battery's off. It took about 6 volts pulling off that battery just before the alternator kicked in. So the capacitor must have taken all that current right out of the battery. This is really hard to pedal right now. It's going up pretty fast, but it's hard to pedal. See if I can put it in higher gear. That's a little easier. We're at 8.7 volts. I'm not going to lie to you, this is pretty hard to pedal. Okay, quite the workout with this. Nine volts. Whew. This is the most I've charged into the capacitor. I think pretty soon I could probably turn this inverter on. I don't know what the minimum setting of the inverter is. Okay, I'm going to hop off and turn the inverter on. See if it'll come on at 10 volts. Okay, not enough voltage for the inverter. See the lights on. The voltage is a little low. Alright, get the we're at 12 volts now, right? The battery's on the off position, so there's no battery going into the circuit. That's coming 12 volts just right off the inverter. Or right off the capacitor. Hit that inverter switch, see if the light comes on. Got the light on?
Yep.
Okay, we got the light on. The inverter, that's good. Holding at 12.5. Can you try plugging something else in there? Got the 60 watt light bulb. Get a film on the light bulb there. So flickering, 60 watts. Now I'm gonna stop pedaling to see. I see it's already draining. Okay. Whew. You can stop. So it was really hard to get this thing charged up. Unlike the 58 farad capacitor, this is 10 times bigger, so it took a lot more effort to get it charged up. It's quite the workout, you know. So this would be ideal. You want to charge it with solar or something, and then once it's charged, you could just pedal for a little bit and start up the device. Okay, here's my experiment. I have 3 things plugged into my inverter in all 3 spots. I got a 60 watt light bulb, then I have a jigsaw and a fan right there. Okay, I have 12.7 on the capacitor now. So I'm going to put a little bit more voltage and see if I can power all this. Okay, and let's see what we got. We got I drained it down to 10 volts. So I have a light, 60 watt light, 6.5 amp jigsaw, and a 0.8 amp fan. And I had 12.7 volts when I jumped on the bike. So as I was pedaling, all the stuff worked fine. I stopped pedaling. The capacitor is down to 10 volts. So about 2.7 volts it dropped it. But I was able to run all this stuff while I was pedaling.